Guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday makeup routine. This is like my real everyday makeup routine, which is completely different from my other everyday makeup routines. It's a lot lighter, a lot fresher. I've just been going for like faster vibes. I don't feel like sitting there doing my makeup like all day. I don't do eyeliner, I don't do a lot of stuff. So this is like my true everyday makeup routine, and I have to say, not to toot my own horn, but this is the best my makeup has ever looked. I'm using some new products, some new techniques. I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to show you guys how I take that look to nighttime, because I've been doing that a lot recently. The makeup wears so well throughout the day that I don't feel the need to take it all off if I want to make it more nighttime appropriate. So let's get into it. If you hear random beeping, I have to change the battery in my smoke alarm today. It started beeping last night and I was gonna kill it. On my face right now I just have some oil, and then this is the key to making your makeup look super flawless. It is the Say highlighter and the Bronzy drops. If you want a more affordable version, the Physician Formula bronzing thing is kind of like a combo of the two. I don't personally find it as good as this combo, but I take like a pump of this highlighter and then a few squirts of this Bronzy, and I just put it right under my makeup, and this is like the perfect, most amazing primer. If I want a really like lightweight makeup, if like no makeup, I'll just do a tinted sunscreen. If I still want to look put together, I go in with this combo. My sister put me on this combo. It's the best combo I've ever come across. This is the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. Such a good skin tint. And then this is the Makeup by Mario foundation. So I just do a little bit on my face like that, and then I'll pick some up like this and dot it over my face. That's how much I put, and I rub it with my fingers, and this is the most important part. I feel like your fingers just make it look so natural. Blend it in like a face cream, and it's going to just like make you look so dewy and fresh. By the way, this tank top is from The Gate. Make sure everything is blended with a damp beauty blender. This one is actually from TJ Maxx. You get like a billion of them for $5. Then for under eyes every day, I don't use concealer. I feel like that's where things can start looking a little bit heavy. Don't get me wrong, I love a faux glam, but day to day I just like prefer doing a brightener or a corrector. So I'll go in with the Rare Beauty brightener, and recently I've been loving this one from NARS. It's the light reflecting eye brightener in the color Night Swan. These are both really good. I don't know which one I like more, honestly. I've been using this Rare Beauty one for a lot longer, so I can recommend that to you with like 100% confidence. The only thing I hate about this is the applicator. I understand what she was trying to do there, but I just hate it. What I noticed was that I wasn't really using concealer to cover a ton of stuff. I was really using it to brighten certain areas of my face. So by using this brightener, which is a lot thinner, a lot less heavy, it just feels a lot less cakey throughout the day, and I feel like it lasts better throughout the day. Sometimes I'm just really tired. Sometimes I have like a blemish. Like right now I have a blemish here, so I have to go in with something a little bit more full coverage. If I was really tired and I had really intense dark circles, I'll either go in with like a color corrector or just do like a little dot of concealer under my eyes. But today I feel okay. I got a good night's sleep last night, but this pimple is really pimpling. And then I want to show you guys this product. I showed it in one of my last vlogs. I'll just go in with a little bit on my finger, and I'll concentrate it where I want it to be, you know, a little bit corrected and brightened. I prefer layering creams. I feel like it just looks a lot more natural, obviously a lot more dewy. So I've been loving the LYS contour stick. I'll just dot it wherever I want it, wherever I think I need it. Then I'll go in and blend it with my brush really quickly. This is my favorite contour stick I've tried in a really long time. I like that it's in a stick. Favorite cream blush at the moment, by far, 100%. It is so freaking good. It is the NARS cream blush in the shade Dolce Vita. This is a blush you can't mess up. It just blends so nicely into your skin. You can't put too much of it. I want to bathe my whole body in it. To set my face, I'm going in with the NARS powder. This is the Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder. I love this powder so much. It has a lot of hydrating ingredients in it. Oh, by the way, this routine, if you have oily skin, you will probably hate it. This has been like one of my most used powders. I find it so brightening. I use the shade Cove, and I'll just go in and set all the areas that need real setting, just my T-zone, not my whole face. And this really gives you like a flawless look, and because it's so hydrating, if you need to go in later in the day and add cream products, it's not going to look all weird. Then to set the rest of my face, I'm going in with this light reflecting powder, Luminous Light powder from Hourglass. Normally I use a bigger brush, but this one from Laura Lee is the only one I have at the moment with me. Moving on to eyebrows, I only fill in the outer portion of my eyebrow. It just looks a lot more natural, and I honestly used to fill in my eyebrow, fill in this part, and then I would look so mean and it would drag like my eyes down. So now I just fill in the outer tail. Sometimes if I remember, I'll go in with like a brow gel, but most days I just don't. For day-to-day eye makeup, I go in with this Surratt cream shadow. I got this a really long time ago and I've just been absolutely loving it. It's the lid lacquer in the shade Hadaka. I want to get more of these because they're so freaking pretty and so blendy. I don't know if you can see that. It's just the perfect all over shade color. This makes you look like you're a glowing goddess. It really does. At least I find. And so I put this all over, all into my crease, really all over my eye. It kind of just makes you look like you're so hydrated that the water is spilling out of your pores on your eyelids. I went to TJ Maxx while I was in the States and I got this brown, what is this, Hydro Flow cup, and I love it more than a Stanley cup because Stanleys are just too big. I'm sure Stanley has a smaller version I have to look into, but the most perfect brown color. That's all I do on my eyes. I don't even put bronzer in my crease, just like a wash of color. Some days I don't even do mascara. I'll just curl my lashes. This is the Tweezerman curler. But if I do feel like doing mascara, I'll go in with this Better Than Sex mascara in the chocolate brown color. It is the perfect chocolate brown color. And I'll really just focus it on the outer corner of my eye like that to really lift the eye. I'm all about lifting. Everything I do to my face, I want it lifted, and no one wants a droopy eye, a droopy, sad eye. I used to find my makeup would wear so poorly throughout the day and look so gross by the end of the day, and this makeup, it kind of just looks better the longer you wear it, which is crazy. Now I'm going to go in with just a little bit of bronzer to kind of set the cream bronzer that I had on. I'm just going in with Hoola. This is my go-to favorite bronzer. I've been using this for years and years and years. I always come back to it. For me, it's the perfect shade. It blends. It doesn't have any like shimmer or anything in it, so it's perfect to set your bronzer. I either go in with She's So LA from Patrick Ta, or I'll go in with more of the Dolce Vita blush to kind of just amp things up. And then this also has like a really nice glow to it, not sparkly, but it just makes you look a little bit dewy. And then this is really important. You have to go in with a shimmery color. This is the NARS Laguna Quad eyeshadow, but you can use any shimmery color. You can use your highlight. Most of the time I just use that. And I put that on the inner corner, and this is going to make you look so awake even if you're not. I feel like it really completes the eye look. And then last thing is lips. I'm going in with Huda Beauty Honey Beige. This is like the perfect everyday nude lip liner. I don't overline because, as you know, my lips are gigantic, hence the reason I'm getting them dissolved. But overline until your heart is content. A little bit of this Laneige lip sleeping mask. This is in the color Chocolate. It's like a perfect little brownie nude all over lip color. I'm not going to do it yet because I'm going to go in and show you guys my night makeup, but you need to be setting it with a good setting spray, and so my favorite is the one from Charlotte Tilbury. So that's pretty much my go-to everyday makeup. The first thing I do when I'm trying to transition a day look to night look is add a little bit more coverage, and I have been loving this Hourglass concealer. I have the shade Oat. I'll go in and just put a little bit under my eyes, and I feel like that's all I really do because I don't want to start messing too much with my face makeup, but this can layer really nicely. You can see it just added so much coverage, and brightness right under the eyes. I don't want to mess too much with my makeup because I don't want it to start looking gross and cakey. Then I'll go in and set that kind of like a bake with this pink powder from One Size to really snatch and make my under eyes look nice and bright. If there's anything that's not looking so right on your face, this and the Huda Beauty one will make you look snatched. And then I kind of go in and bake like under my jaw, the excess like wherever I need it. And we need to tackle the eyes, so I'll either go in with a bronzer, or I've been loving this shade from the same quad we use, the NARS one, for the inner corner highlight, and I'll just darken up this area. And because we didn't have any eyeliner on, it's so easy. You can just slap that on. I've literally done this in my car before and it worked perfectly. So I'll just slap that on. I like I said, lifting, so I focus it mainly on the outer corner. I don't put eyeliner on my whole eye, just on the outer half, like that. And brown is really easy to just slap on there. And of course, I'll do my inner corner eyeliner. Don't care too much about your eyeliner. No one's up there with a magnifying glass. And even if they are, trust me, like they have bigger things on their mind than your eyeliner. I used to obsess over my eyebrows, my eyeliner, and just no one cares. No one cares about your eyeliner as much as you do. So then, like I said, sometimes if I want to kind of complete a look, I will go in and add a few hairs just to make it look like a little bit fuller, but literally just that. We're not going crazy here. And then sometimes, you know, my eyebrow fell off throughout the day, so I'll go in and fix it up. I just put these on so they didn't have time to fall off, but that does happen. These Kiss Impress eyelashes are God's gift to this world. I'm not even kidding. Whoever invented these needs a raise. These are so freaking smart. The best eyelashes on the planet. They are pricey. Whenever I use them, I can get like 2 wears out of them. But these are specifically good if you're in a rush, or if you're on the go, like doing your makeup in a bathroom or in the car, or I don't know, whatever situation you might find yourself in, because you don't need to put glue on them. They literally just stick to your eyes. They're also super quick. They take 5 freaking seconds. So this is the natural one. I also have the volume one. I like both. I'm going to go in with the longer one. They give you 2 lengths. You can put them all along your eye, but I just put them on the end. So I'm going to take one. I don't know how this works. There's like some sort of glue, and they give you these like tongs, tweezers, and I'm just going to, can you see? I'm just going to pop it on the outer corner. It stays, like that's literally as easy as you put them under your lash, and then you go in with your tweezers and squeeze them together. And they are so secure. They feel more secure than when you use a glue. They are not going anywhere. I've slept in them. I'm not proud of it, but I've done it. If you do take your makeup off, which you should, just take them off before you put any sort of like eye makeup remover, and you'll be able to use them like one more time, and then you can even like put glue on them and get a lot of use out of them. Add a little bit more mascara to the rest of the lashes. I'm just going to pat in the bake, or you can wipe it off, but I always pat in the bake. I'm gonna add some more bronzer. This is the Hourglass bronzer. You can go in with Hoola again, or whatever bronzer again, but I like this one because it's a little bit more sheer and has some highlight in it, so it kind of like adds some glowiness to your face and layers a little bit easier, but you can use whichever you want. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of She's So LA from Patrick Ta, and I put it where I put my highlight. That's very important. You want it like in this area. It just really lifts your face, and I find it so flattering and just so, it does something. It lifts your face. It just does something magical. I used to put it like here where you would think to put blush, but I would feel like it would drag my face down and I would hate it. I stopped wearing blush because whenever I put it, I was like, well, that ruined my makeup. And then I started putting it higher, and it really worked out. It looks better. I don't know why I feel like I'm in a game. I'm like in a rush. I'm rushing to, I'm not going anywhere. And then this is the magical potion. It's a magical potion. You need this in your life. It will transform any makeup. In New York over the weekend, and everyone, 2 people asked me what highlighter I had on, and it was this. This is the best highlighter. It's the Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Flaunt, the liquid one. I want a vat of this, and you only need a little bit, so I'll put a little bit on the back of my hand, dab my beauty blender in it, and then go on top of where you put your blush and it gives you the most perfect highlight. This is way better than the highlight from Charlotte Tilbury. Just blends a lot better. It's not as chunky. And then the key to this is pick up a little bit more. You can do this with a finger or a blender and put this everywhere. So I'll put it there. I'll take a little bit, like the tiniest little amount, and go down the bridge of my nose. You look so hydrated, you look so dewy. Go on the top of your lip, blend it in, and then you have to, this is super important, go on your inner corner under your eyeliner. Then for lips, I'm going in with the same pencil. You can go with something a little bit darker if you would like, but I really love this color. It's the perfect Your Lips but better color, and I'm just gonna line my lips. Then I'm going to go in with this MAC Squirt Lip Balm Plumper in the shade Lower Cut. And I'm going to dab it because it's a lip gloss, not lipstick. And it's like a nice deep dark brown color. I feel like a nighttime needs like a good nude lipstick. So I'm going to go in with this shade from Huda Beauty. It's in the color Empress. And there you go. That is my finished nighttime look. I feel good, I feel glam, but I don't feel too heavy, too cakey. Just those few little tips can really elevate any look. Even if I wasn't transforming my day makeup to night makeup, I feel like I would do the exact same steps. So I want to know, are you guys more into light natural makeup, or are you still into full glam? Crazy as I get older, guys, I'm going to be 26 next month. I can't believe it. As I get older, I've been really just loving softer makeup, even at nighttime. Like, I'm just loving softer makeup. Anyways, I will leave everything I use linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Bye.